Joseph, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but someone's got to say it. If I don't, who will? There's an epidemic, ladies and gentlemen, an epidemic of throat cancer. Yes, this is unfortunate, very unfortunate, but listen, this is especially bad for the 304s. Shout out to my baristas, man. Check out that top comment pinned to the top. If you're not a barista, become an official barista of the Coffee Pod. Let's check out this headline that reads, oral sex is fueling an epidemic of throat cancer. Doctor warns those with 6 or more lifetime oral sex partners are 8.5 times more likely to develop. I can't even pronounce that. You know it's serious. This word is so crazy that I gotta go Google it. Let's see here. Let's listen now.
Oropharyngeal.
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 Oropharyngeal. All right, that's what that is right there. Cancer. And I definitely don't think there is any way to fix this problem. Now, there is a preventative measure that I've heard about, and I've heard the passing of hot, burning coffee down your throat can prevent this. And of course, I'm speaking figuratively here. Leave the streets alone. Leave the streets alone, man. But for some reason, I don't think they're going to listen. Let's read this article real quick from the Spiritual Word that reads, oral sex may be the biggest factor in the rise of throat cancer in the United States. Dr. Asham, oh, hold on, man. Did they say 8.5 partners? Why the 0.5? And also, like, does the 0.5 just mean like just getting head? Is that what they mean by that? And if 8.5 is like the danger zone, then all modern women are effed. Goes on to say, Dr. Hasham Mahina, a professional at the Institute of Cancer and Genomic Sciences at the University of Birmingham, said that there has been a rapid increase in oropharyngeal cancer, a type of throat cancer, in the past 2 decades, calling it an epidemic in both the US and UK. So, past 2 decades. I'm listening to this and thinking, has anything significant happened within the past 2 decades? I'm thinking of different things. When was Tinder created? 2012. Definitely within the past 2 decades, dating platforms have become more popular. Look, guys, watch this, right? When was Facebook created? 2004. Okay, well, but specifically dating apps, of course, contributed to access. And because we know there are huge disparities when it comes to the amount of access women have, how easily they can get laid versus men, we know that women have been affected the most by this. I could just by that alone, I could take a wild guess. Goes on to say, oropharyngeal cancer, the main risk factor is the number of lifetime sexual partners, especially oral sex. Guys, why is this important? Because we hear women say all the time, why should I be judged because of the number of sex partners? Well, here's yet another clue that being a 304 is probably a bad idea. And I know you don't want to drink this coffee, but now you're risking your life. And in today's day and age, women have higher sexual partners just based on access alone than the average man. This is just the truth. Let's keep reading here. So Mihana wrote, for The Conversation, those with 6 or more lifetime oral sexual partners are 8.5 times more likely to develop oropharyngeal cancer. I just realized that I made a mistake earlier when I said that the qualification of number of sex partners was 8.5. My bad for that, guys. My fault. So the number is 6 or more lifetime oral sex partners. And it makes you 8.5 times more likely to develop oropharyngeal cancer. My apologies for mixing that up here. Chisha, pay attention. So again, those with 6 or more lifetime oral partners. Oh man, these 3 or 4s are gonna die. It's gonna be bad out here for them. 6, I thought the cutoff was 8. It's 6. Are 8.5 times more likely to develop oral pharyngeal cancer than those who do not practice oral sex. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention states that 70% of oropharyngeal cancers in the United States are caused by HPV or human papilloma virus. HPV is the most common sexually transmitted infection, with 3 million new cases in the United States each year. Many people will live their lives without even knowing that they have HPV, but for some, it can develop into cancer. All right, guys, so just to confirm my suspicions real quick, I went over to this article to see who's at a higher risk, men or women. And what I found out here is, I'm just going to read it. It says, oral sex is fueling an epidemic of throat cancer, experts claim. It comes after figures published by the American Cancer Society say the number of cases of cancer caused by oral sex is up 1.3% a year in women and 2.8% in men. Now, on the surface of just reading this may look like it's worse for men, but this doesn't account for how many men or women are sexually active. And what I mean is, just because the likelihood may be higher for men, it still doesn't take away that most men don't even have as much access to sex as women do. There are more women today who are sexually active than they are men. You'd be lucky to be a man who's at risk of throat cancer, right? Of course, I'm being facetious here, but you guys get what I mean. As always, we're going to check out some of these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here says, yeah, ... It's time to settle down. Another commenter here added, if she's not willing to die behind this shit, is she really a throat goat? Another person here added, this is where good moral practice should come in, just to be more picky about who you share your body with. I agree. And I agree with this for men and women, if in complete honesty, right? Somebody else responded back to that chick and said, exactly, but he says 403s just have to be 403s. 304s, my man. Another comment here says, because y'all be lying to y'all doctors about your sexual activity, like they gonna whoop you. This is why telling the truth for a proper diagnosis is so important. I can't imagine women today being real about their body count, even to their doctors, you know? Are you sure you've only been with 2 guys? This next comment says, they said they're here for a good time, not a long time. With the laughing emojis. Another person here added, Superhead has entered the chat. Yo, hella funny. Another comment here from another person says, well, ... It's giving YOLO. Everything causes cancer. This woman says she is not slowing down. Another woman here added, what does this mean exactly? 6 or more lifetime partners? I don't know. Why? I'm not comprehending. With the laughing emoji, she goes on to say 6 partners in total throughout your whole life, or 6 partners you're dealing with right now at once. Ma'am, you need to go get checked. Another comment here says, I can't see, I'm blind. This is going to be most women. Next comment says, when you should have been on your knees praying. Damn.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Listen, as always, curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.